Alright, I'm back from Planet Coaster, and today we're going to be messing around with this area, but I'm pretty sure these weren't here before because this is a few days after the Vintage Pack, a great name by the way, was out. And I don't remember these flowers being here. If they were here when I was messing around with, building all that, I'm blind. But I swear I do not remember going through the menu and seeing these things sitting here. What else is there? I'm pretty sure I would have noticed that, you know? Some of these are really nice, and I could see me using the rose bushes and the red stuff for the castle whenever I get to it in the middle. Especially these rose wall climbers. But that should be about it. I think that might have been a free thing. Could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. More than likely I am, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see. I had an idea. I was thinking, hey, I have a spare one of these. Why don't I move it over here so I can have like a section where it's sectioned off. So I can have this little village area inside these walls, separate from the pirate area. Like they had to build this away from the pirates. And then maybe I'll add, similar to how I did over here, a little bit of water in front of it. Because I think that would be a nice way to cap it off. Just like right up to here. Well, I gotta watch though. I can't go too low. Well, yeah, well, it's not. That only starts there, so I should be okay to just do enough for some water to cut across here, and maybe a little bridge to connect up to the tower stuff. And I was also thinking, once I get to it, I should elevate this up and build like a little square platform under it. Just so I could do some edge work on it as well, because just having that would be kind of weird. And since you can't make a circle bigger than that in this game, I'm stuck with squares, so I have to deal with that. But I'm pretty sure I can just move this whole thing without having to do anything else. It should stay on the grid, hopefully. That's a big hope. I'd say maybe right there. What does that look like from a distance? See, I do like that. This is like my point of reference, is what would it look like from the top of this Ferris wheel? And so far, we will ride it at the very end. That's like one of the special things I want to do. Just to get a perspective of what's going on. I honestly feel so bad that I even built this thing. I know some of you might like it, but I feel like that was me learning the game. And it's like a throwaway section. And it's just like an eyesore on the map for me. I'd probably just cut the whole thing out and build just a mountain there and block it out. Because I don't think it's even necessary to have it here. But maybe I'll sweep through towards the end and revamp it a little bit with my updated quote-unquote skills to the game. And I was also thinking of just, copying and pasting this wall, cutting it across. See, I gotta do it in such a way, let's put that over, that I have enough space. This might have to get moved over, actually, before I plop it into all these areas. No. There we go. Maybe there. Back to here, because then I can cut a little wall across as well. Let's see. If I was to duplicate you, turn you, like right, so you connect up into here, duplicate you again, and then delete you, because it's less work than actually having to build it again. And I'm all for that. Plus it's the same wall thing, so it's not like it's a big deal if I copy and paste a few things. For the sake of building quicker, it helps a lot. Oh, that's going to be a problem. That doesn't line up right. We'll work around that. That's easy. Figure something out. I can get rid of this, though. There we go. I got that to line up. Minimum building required. Just a lot of moving around, copying and pasting. I'll probably just cut that out so it doesn't bother you. Because it's pretty easy to just slide this in. Like so. There we we go. We'll just do that, and we'll do that. Nope, we will not do that. That is terrible. Do that. Close enough. You know, no big deal if that carries something. I did not test this side, though. That is still up in the air, but I'm glad I got this side done. We're going to be cutting this up and making little walkways, archways through anyways to connect to that, so... Oh, this is going to be tricky. Nope, never mind, it lines up. Shit. That doesn't line up. What do I do about that? I could always just alter this. I could change something right here, so it's just like a little bigger extension of what we got going here. It wouldn't make a big difference. You wouldn't be able to see it from any other angle besides if you're up here anyways. So, not bothered by that. That is fixable. We'll just do this for now, just to get the basic shape put in. That's something we got to work on in a minute. It's pretty much just going to be a larger square right here. Why? I don't know. Why not? You know, you want to argue with me? Well, then leave. I don't know what to tell you. It's my park. I don't know. What am I talking about? Well, that's definitely got to line up anyway, so we can get rid of this and this here. It could look really stupid if I don't do this right. Something just something simple like that. Like, just so it lines up right. Well, that still isn't going to line up right. What am I talking about? I gotta have it to where it lines up perfectly, and it's not going to do that. At least not currently with what I have. Okay, so this is my little workaround, because rather than rearranging the whole thing just so this fits, we're gonna make this little extra bit and just connect it up. Add a little roof on it, and call it done. Because the amount of effort it would take just to rearrange the thing is not worth the trouble. So, just bring that up to like right there. And connect that up. Now where is my doors? Which doors did I use? Did I even add doors to this yet? No, I didn't, because it was all open. Shit, okay. Doors. Should I use the old ones that I used in the beginning? Maybe. Uh-oh. Maybe not. It's too small. It's too big. What am I talking about? Found a door that fits. We're good. We got a little workaround going here. So now we just design the rest of this up. And we're good. I was a little worried there because I was like, I really don't want to have to rearrange this whole thing just to do that. What a pain in the ass that would be. And I kind of like the fact this is like a closed little village rather than it being open. Mostly because... Oh, is that going to line up right? Mostly because we're going to have an open village down in the forest. So why would I do that twice? At least here it's a little blocked off. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm just going to finish the design. Because I know I'm going to tear it apart in a little bit with the entrances and stuff. But I don't know exactly where that's going to be at on here. So I don't feel like waiting around to find out. I'm just going to make this. Angle snap that. I was clicking that thinking that was the... whatever. Shut up. Let's put that in. Maybe like right there-ish. Let's bring this out. Be right there. Don't know. Why just not line up just like everything else. I did not mean to place that. wonder if I'd probably have to rotate this one for this to work here. Ooh, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, well, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let's say I do that. It's gonna be a little ugly on the edges, okay? That's just deal with that. So now that I have finished filling in all the little cracks and edges that weren't filled in whenever I copy and pasted everything, I got that done. Let's try and figure out where we can have these archways. I didn't know I did both of those. To have something like an entrance and exit on each side. That one lines up pretty well. These blocks don't, but hey, there's not much I can do about that at the moment. I could always rearrange the whole sides, I guess, on my own time, because I'm a masochist and I love whenever things are lined up properly, and whenever they aren't, hey, how'd that get deleted? Did I not add that in? Well, now it's all added in. Don't know how I missed that. But let's go back up to here. Let's go here. These arches. I like these arches the most. I feel like they work. They work the best here. Something simple, nothing too crazy at the moment. Because I do want to do the water cutting across just a little bit, not a lot, just a little tiny moat. Just how am I going to get that to work? Okay, let's go in paths and let's delete those, and let's delete this. And let's start digging out something here and see what we can come up with. Let's turn that intensity down. Maybe turn the size down as well. Something like that deep, maybe? So I want there to actually be water in this. I don't want it to be, you know, like certain other areas that have like tiny bits of water. Find the foundation. Turn that up and turn that down. Let's hope this works. If it doesn't, well, then we'll just delete it. Pretend it never happened. That is pretty deep. But I'm okay with that. And we'll just have it just end like right there. Oh, that's gonna take a lot of work. I have to push that away. And of course we're gonna line it with rocks and everything, at least on one side. Don't worry. That part will not be forgotten. Yeah, I like that they built it right on the water. Right on the edge of that little pond. Probably shouldn't have had the intensity so high to do that. Might have prohibited me from doing certain things, but that's okay, I guess. Push that in. Whoa. Well, that didn't touch anything I didn't want it to. Alright, here we gotta pull some up into this. There we go. A little more, just to make it look like it's actually in the ground. It's funny because I'm going to be rearranging all these bottom pieces just to line up. It's going to be a pain in the ass. But that's something I'll probably do off camera or in the sped up section. And also in the sped up section, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, I have to go through just a little bit of the pirate area again and just touch up a tiny bit of things. Just a little bit. Just get that up. Just make sure these are touching ground, because that'd be stupid if they weren't. Nothing's floating. We're all good here. There we go. Alright. Can you add water in? Perfect. Well, kinda. I really think I should bring this out just a bit, though. I don't think this should be as tight as it should be around here. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Now, the next question. Can I build a bridge over this? If I can't, then I will delete it. Of course, let's see. Because you're natural, you won't go over there? Oh, see, this is what I was worried about. Okay, stop snapping to that. Get away from that. I can hear you still clicking on it. Get away. You're not going to that. You're making your own path. Stop. This is a placeholder. Do not worry. This will not be here long. Oh, that kinda... that looks so weird. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't mind that it curves a bit. That's what she said. But it doesn't bother me here because you're not going to be able to see it from every other angle of the park like you would over here. Or something like that. You know, there's a reason why I made that such a gradual curve out from the circle here. Because you're going to see it a lot throughout the park. Over here, it's kind of tucked behind stuff. You're never going to see that. It's tucked, like, even if you're coming from this way, it's tucked behind the wall. If you're up on the ride here, sure, you'll see that, but, you know, you came through there to get on the ride, so what's the difference? I like how intensely I'm arguing myself over this. I mean, hell, this curves, so why can't that? I don't see a problem with that. We also have to, you know, design that up. Whoa, design that up. And through there. So that should be fine. Personally, I'm okay with that. Now, the next thing is I want to get rid of this because this has no purpose here. And I could always just copy and paste another tower. Need to make an entrance here, but it needs to be a bit bigger than what we did over there. So probably just a 2 wide entrance. With like a little pathway here and then cuts down. There's a little extra tower here. Not one like that, but like a little square tower like we made there that comes up and it has the staircase that goes down. Yeah, okay. Okay, see, we're getting ideas. It just takes a while. So where are those double arches? This one. Bring it up, please. Bring it down, please. Don't get stuck. Stop. Okay, see, that's the one that points. I don't want the one that points. I want the one that curves. It'd be this one, wouldn't it? No. Where is the other one at? Oh, there it is. No, it's this. Yeah, this has got to go in here. So let me just place that there for a second. Which one can I get rid of? Here and here? I think that works. That way so you enter in kind of from the side. We could have a ride tucked in here as well. You know, like you'd never see it either. I don't know why I deleted the top. That was stupid of me, but whatever. Just deal with it. It's a little too excited. Do that. There you go. There, just a simple entrance into there. Should be fine. I wonder, could I take this and just have... Ooh, okay. Well, no, it pokes out from the side, and I don't like that. If it did it behind that little extra bit sticking out, I'd be okay with it, but since it doesn't, I don't want it. I'd have to build the terrain up here as well. Because it does poke through a little bit. Which is not what I want. See, that's fine the way it is. This might need to be redone slightly. Unless I can turn it. Let me see. I might be able to salvage this. Oh, you're doing the align the surface crap, aren't you? Okay, we're just going to control X you. I might be able to salvage this to where I don't have to do anything. Yeah, like that. We're good on that. I'm fine with that. Salvaged for now. Just buff that up a bit. A little too much. Just ever so slightly. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. And again, we'll just control X. I don't know why, but halfway through this park, I really like the idea of pirates trying to take over a medieval park. I know it would make no sense, really, but I don't know. It appeals to me, the idea of that, because it doesn't sound like something I've heard really before. So I thought it'd be nice to try that. Try mixing two. I think I've done a pretty good job at making them look like they're taking over, but not really. It's like they're kind of sharing it. This huge section of the park with the water, but everything else so far is still them, the medieval park. See, I don't even want to copy and paste that. I can make it myself here. It's got to be facing, hopefully this way. I hope. Should I make it separate? I should probably just make it separate. That way so it follows on its own grid. It doesn't have to follow on that grid. If I just find the wall piece that was. Okay, it was a pain in the ass even making this shape. Purely because whenever I placed on the first two blocks and I tried to connect the other sides to it, it wouldn't make the shape for the corner. So I had to duplicate some things and it was not fun. So, let's start building again. I want it to be a fairly decent sized tower that would at least line up properly if I could aim. Just move that in. I don't want it to be too big to where you see it, like from really far away, but just enough. These don't work well on corners, do they? Or do they? Hold on. I think they do. Okay, they do. Not too worried there about that. Okay, now where are those flat pieces? At the top? So we're just going to use that as our roof. There we go. You've probably never seen the inside there, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we can't have a fake staircase because it's an actual path. What was I thinking the whole time? Shit. Well, it's a good thing I made that separate because I can move that anywhere I want now and it doesn't have to stay on that grid. I can't believe I forgot about that. Like, it has to be a proper path. Okay, let's just see. Let's just mess around with some staircases here. See, it could look like it needs to go up that high. Alright, that was weird. Why was that? Because it was elevated slightly? Alright, well, we'll just do this for now. So we have this height up here. Because I don't know if I want it to be a straight shot. I might want to have it maybe turn a bit and then get up there. How about that? It's a wacky staircase. Something like that. How would I build around that, though? Would I build anything around it? I might just plop a big-ass tree, like right here. Where is that? Give me this. Skinnier tree, probably, but this is just for an idea. Yeah, because it's like you're coming out of the forest and you're going up there. So there would be a lot of trees around here. So I could make that work. You hide it behind a couple trees. So I'm okay with that. Plus it looks weird, which I'm fine with. You know, you kind of have to work your way down. Then you get to see the huge wall I'll be building as well. Eventually. That's going to take another whole time-lapse episode to build, probably, just because of how detailed it needs to be. Over here, I don't know what I'll do with that. I might just have like an extra... See, I don't know if I want anybody to walk this far over. Like, I don't want anybody to get near this. This needs to stop like right here. The forest needs to stop like right along this, and there just needs to be this gap of nothing. Of nothingness. I could, you know, I could design it up obviously with stuff, but nothing to where you could walk in. I think would be okay. This little tower was pointless, but that's fine. I probably could alter it up a bit so it works just fine here. And the final thing I want to do is, well, delete that so we don't have that anymore. And I want to build, once I find the walls, that little, I have to click on this first. The extension to the tower that I want to put here. Just gotta go like this, and then I want to have it go out one or two. Uh-oh. I see a problem. I wonder if I could make that work. Just like this. Because in reality, it's not going to be huge. So, and then I could plop these things on here to help with the way this looks. I hope this works here. No, I think I have them in the wrong section. Damn it. I hate whenever that happens. Yeah, now it works. Not there, though. Why not? Why do you need to be out? Like, what's the problem? I don't understand these sometimes. They work and then they don't. It really confuses me. Let's see if it works on this side. No, well, you know what? We don't really need that. There. How about that? Then I'll add this in here. Just a base for everything. And we'll add the little ones. The little edges here. And maybe they'll work. Probably won't, but it's a nice thought. Oh, that I know why. It's because this is pushed out. Now do you work? You still wouldn't connect up to the to that. So we'll use a smaller one still, but at least we figured out why it's not working. Yeah, go in there and then go in here. Let's just put a wall here. Because you're not really going to be getting in there, per se. And where is the little circular stuff that I can start adding here. I can never find it. I always have a problem finding this shit. There it is. You're not going to fit in here, are you? No, you are not. Well, shit. Well, maybe turn that down. If I got rid of that, it might work. I think. No. No, I really messed that up. I really messed that up. Well, on that failure, I think I will go back to the drawing board and come back to this next episode. Because I really fucked that up. Might be able to make it one block larger. Might not. Not really sure, but we'll see. In the time lapse, we will be touching up little extra bits of the pirate section and probably fixing up the edges of these shops that I can now fill in with the new pieces that we got. So if anything I'm missing here will be added in. So, till next time.